What's up guys, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, let's talk about Princess Lion stage 25 when using spear units. Well, there are plenty of options for multi-hits, and since this is the first video, let me explain how Princess Lion works. She will attack you with mostly slash lightning attacks. Those will be AoE. She will also use sometimes other attacks, but those are not the most problematic ones. You should defend yourself versus slash and lightning first. Then try to fix the remaining weaknesses. Princess Lion can try to petrify, so you can fix that just via equipment. You don't need to buff will. Some people may want to debuff intelligence from Princess Lion, but that's not really required. And on the first turn, Princess Lion will be very defensive. The more you attack, less damage she receives. In the second turn, Princess Lion will have delay, and she's gonna do lots of damage if you don't attack her multiple times. The more hits, the less attack she will inflict. So it's why we want to bring characters with multi-hits or chase attacks. There is a number that if you reach, you take 0 or very close to 0 damage. But, well, let's talk about the characters that we can bring here. First, let me show you my squad. I'm using Whirlwind. I really like to use Whirlwind on Remembrance because sometimes you are bringing old units and they need to be protected. Whirlwind will reduce the damage taken by 50% as long as you go before the enemy. Since this also buffs agility by 25%, usually you'll be attacking before the enemy. And in this case, I'm not bringing very old units, but if you are, it's good to place them on the front, especially the weakest one in where Merlot is, and place your very strong characters in the back row because they won't get that 50% damage reduction. With that said, I am bringing Musical Wagner's. I don't know if you have him, but he has Ignition Sound. That's an attack with 4 hits. And he has Perfect Cycle to use normal attack and then Ignition Sound. He will always attack 4 times. We have Merlot where you can try to use Chain Lightning sometimes with good RNG, but I prefer to just use Assault. That's very good for damage and it's 2 hits guaranteed. We also have Natalie here. Natalie is not here for damage. She is here because of Moody March that debuffs, and I'll be debuffing on turn 1, 3, 5, and beyond because I want to reduce damage taken. And she also has Ring of Life inherited from Maria. If you don't have Natalie, bring Matriarch, style number 4, where she has that Beacon of Protection that will work similarly. But Natalie is even better than Matriarch because she heals when she gets hit and when she's attacking. Here in the back row, I have a newest unit, Fairy, because, well, she has this extra attack on Overdrive where she will attack with Triple Pierce. That alone is 3 hits. She has a chance to charge her own Overdrive Gouge and gets 7 BP. 37% chance, won't happen all the time, but when it happens, it surely helps. She also has an attack that has 2 hits in past style, but I never got that style, so she will be using her skill number 3 more often. And the other one here is Final Emperor because I have his Howling Pact that hits 3 times with his musical style inherited. Now, this is my squad, it's overkill, it will work super fine. But now let me talk about other units that will work well as well. Dentag is a very strong damage dealer, but he does not have multi-hit with this style. But via inheritance, he has a 2-hit attack, so if you have it, you can get. Cornelius has a 3-hit attack with its mage version, lightning attack, and in his past tank version, he also has a double hit attack, so he's a good contender. If you want to use him as a counter, he will do good damage, but he will not affect the gimmick too much. Shaw has chance to chase, and he will always chase every 3 turns, and that sometimes you end up in an even turn, sometimes you will end up in an odd turn, so not really all that good. There is Epaminondas, that's a very good character to use here because he will always attack 2 times. And he also decreases damage taken by another 10%. It's just that I am bringing Wagner's because Wagner's is a little better. Cordelia can also work with her inheritance of this All in Trust. It is 1 hit and then after 2 turns she uses a Triple Pierce attack. The same one from Brownie. But the bad thing is that you will have to use this on turn 2, and then she will use the attack on turn 4. So sometimes she has 3 hits, sometimes she has only 1 hit. The next one is Nadard. He has this skill called Multi-Trust that you can also find in Minerva. So Minerva or her other style can use it just like Nadard. In the latest, Thomas always chases well, so guarantee off 2 hits. Multi-trust hits between 2 to 4, so it can even be better. Now, there is still the school version of Cordelia that has multi-trust, and you can inherit in the newest version, especially if you have her bunny style. And Final Emperor also has one style that is Platinum and has multi-trust, but this is between 2 to 4. I always prefer to use his 3 hits that is better via inheritance. But I just forgot about another one. Thomas has a style with Gravity Rush, where he can inherit. I don't have this style. And that hits between 3 to 5 times. Well, those are the styles that I know that have multi-hits. But now that we're talking about the characters, let's go to the fight. Okay, so first turn, Princess Lion will do more damage, and we won't do much. So, I will use Play with Merlotera because this applies this defense boost. It's important for me. Natalie will use her Muddy March now. If you are using Matriarch, you can just buff. And Vagnus will use a normal attack to keep up with Cycle. Fairy. She has a chance to recover this skill usage, but I won't use it right now. I'll just use a normal attack. And Final Emperor will use Taunt Lance. Yeah, this will draw more attacks towards himself, and he's pretty defensive, can do that. He also has 1 damage block. This is style. If you are using his Platinum, don't do this. You always have to use multi-trust, but only on the second turn. Yeah, play deflects on that turn. Okay. Brownie got into overdrive. It was a 37% chance to happen, so that's pretty nice. We are going to use Assault now. Natalie will use Aqua Lunge. Vagnus Ignition Sound. Fairy will just use her overdrive attack. Then Howling Impact. And that's it. We will overkill here. I think we'll get 0 or close to 0 damage. Because, yeah, she just casted attack boost and also recoil. That means that she will just have delay. So 4 hits with just Brownie. 3 extra hits with Emperor. 2 hits with Merlot. 4 hits with Vagnus. Look at the damage, very low. Not 0, but very low. Lion Strike can do some damage, even if you use many multi-hits, but not a problem, in my opinion. Lightning Loop buffs STR. If you want to keep increasing your damage, you can use it. Or just save VP. I think I'll save because eventually I'll run out of VP. Another time to use Muddy March if you are using Natalie. Vagnus will use a normal. Brownie can just, I don't know, use Insight Needle. This doesn't really help much. We'll just use a normal. And once more, Taunt Lance. That's very good to debuff alt status. And Natalie really helps here. Even if I'm taunting with Emperor, there's way too many AoE attacks here. Okay, Brownie didn't get into overdrive. So now it's time for Assault. Aqua Lunge. Ignition Sound. I'll use Fairy Breeze Lancer. All Impact. Let's see how much damage we take in this turn because we don't have all the protections. We got a 5 people combo. It will increase damage, but it doesn't change anything. Yeah, Decrease it by enough. Princess Lion is also the first that uses Defy weakness like this. Time to heal. I will use Play once more. No, pretinha, no. And I will use Ring of Life to heal. A normal attack will probably get me into overdrive now. I will not taunt anymore. I'm not liking this. Should have kept just my Natalie being hit. If you are using Matriarch, just uses her Paean of Protection here. Yeah, taunt is not helping as much. Okay, so everyone is on overdrive. Now it's a very good turn to use your best attacks. So Assault, Phalange, Ignition Sound, Fairy Breeze Lancer, All Impact. Since this is a turn where I got Brownie to attack on overdrive, damage will be very high, and also will decrease Princess Lion attack to the lowest. Damage is very low in Emperor. Did I forgot to equip Spear? Maybe. Maybe his damage is just bad. Normal attack. Muddy March. All the normals. Brownie still didn't recover the Fairy Breeze Lancer. Not even once. I think I'll use this because it will make him defensive. Yeah. I will have enough VP to use it again. Maybe we'll kill on the next turn. I don't know. At least the defense boosts that Princess Lions applies only last for the turn. So it doesn't get carried over to the next one. Ah, we got overdrive. That's pretty nice. Time for Assault. Aqua Lunge. Ignition Sound. We got a recharge as well. All Impact. We may kill it in this turn. It's a possibility. I don't know. Let's see. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Let's go, Vagnus, do some damage. Yes, we did it. Well, this is also the end of the video. How did you do this fight? Please share here in the comment section if you're having some difficulty, we can discuss. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, we have links on the description. And I see you soon with the next one. Bye.